Oh. Yeah, I'm still a little depressed.
And I'm gonna kick you just like I kicked that lazy camel.
I almost didn't even stream today. No. Did not. Let's do a tournament or something. Yeah, this is probably the only thing I'm willing to play when I'm not feeling good. I don't want to do no request streams, nothing like that. No, cartoon characters, we gotta do it for the vacant US title. We could do cartoon characters later, maybe.
And if you want a real man, you know what I'm talking about? Texas size.
Hello, everybody.
Texas
Yeah, I'm just
size,
really
if you
impressed,
will.
so I'm not all saying hello to everybody today. Sorry about that, 8-bit. The model, Rick Martel, was he in the NWA? I know I'm just punishing myself, but I just haven't been happy in a few days. I'm just making up stuff here, so we'll see how it works. Actually, let's change that one match. I think this was a feud at one time. I've been underneath the house dozens of times trying to thaw the pipes with a hairdryer, and we got heaters underneath there. Don't seem to be working too good. Can't seem to get the wood stove hot enough. It's just nonsense over and over and over. And it's probably going to stay freezing for probably the next month or two. Yeah, and that's stuff's stupid. The hairdryer works better. But I'm sick and tired of going down there. I don't even want to go down there anymore. I am over it. One more match. Where's the... There we go, the varsity club. The problem is that this is a huge freaking house. There are pipes. First, the pipe comes up from the ground from the water softener. I mean, from the well into the house underneath. Then that goes into a tank. Then it goes out from the tank, up the wall into the water softener. Then out from the water softener into many pipes that lead everywhere. So it's like... Do did I put him in there yet? There we go. There's our matches. It's not my house. I don't got no money. It's not my house. The person who has the money, who owns this house, doesn't want to help, then I have to do things myself. The person who owns this house is not here, so... I can't do nothing, so... I'm just exhausted, stressed to the max. Tomorrow I gotta fill the woodshed because I used all the wood. That's back-breaking work. I can't do all this crap. It's just too much. If it's one thing, it's not another. It sucks not having no running water. I have limited water. Just enough to wash my hands and flush the toilets. I can't cook anything that needs water. Can't wash any dishes. Limited with what I eat. At least I'm able to go to the other house to take a shower. But the person who owns that house is an asshole that I don't like. I don't pay rent. It's my mother's house. But my mother doesn't stay here. She stays a mile away at the asshole's house. It's just a rough situation. That my mother can't see very well. She can't hear very well. You have to yell at the top of your lungs just for her to hear you. Her eyesight's going, so I'm the chauffeur now for everywhere. I don't mind that. But she's probably the... Thank you. Thank you. My mother is even though my mother is not as bad as he is, as being an asshole, she has been probably the most pain-in-the-ass person I've ever dealt with, besides him. Two of the biggest pain-in-the-ass people in the world, a mile away. Like, most people are like, yeah, I love my mom and all that stuff, but gosh dang, the years of mental anguish with her has been unreal. This is a good match, because I think this was a feud. I think Magnum TA feuded with Tully Blanchard. I think they had a night quit match or something. Probably not long before Magnum's accident. Yeah, I can't do nothing about that. I hear you, Name, but I can't do nothing about it. Thank you, man. Noisy, Retromania DLC. I get them for free. And if I didn't say hello to Guppyzar, hello Guppyzar. I'm just kind of depressed and didn't want to say hello to anybody.
I play a game called Red.
What was that? I don't know. I try to make these matches more feel like NWA period matches. This is for the US title. It's her decisions, man. I don't know. House is old. I don't think she wants to put any money into this place. But she's the kind of person who just blames me for everything, you know. I didn't keep the house hot enough. Which, it is true, I'm not really the best at using the wood stove. But she wanted to go shopping on the day that it was below zero. And we come back home, and then pipes are frozen, and it's still my fault. She knows that. It could make it worse. But she doesn't want to put no money in anything or call anybody. She thinks putting the heaters underneath the house is all it's going to take, but the heaters are not putting off enough heat. And it's going to take forever. And I better go check the fire right now to put some more wood in there. I know you guys do care. It's just I feel awkward and weird and full of anxiety and don't really want to stream, you know, when I'm feeling like that. I don't like to stream if I can't be 100%. When I feel like I'm depressed and I'm pushing myself through the stream. This is the only thing I'm willing to do. But I'll be back in just a minute. Alright, let's not talk about that no more. I don't feel like talking about it now. It's just gonna make me more depressed. We just keep talking about it. I was hoping not to talk about it all today. Why, are you my girlfriend? Are you leaving? Yeah, let's just drop the subject. Let's just not talk about it. Let's just talk about other stuff. Yeah, I haven't posted on that in a bit. Can't make no goulash, my favorite food. I mean, I guess I could if I go to the store and get some big old jugs of distilled water or something. That's like a waste. Who are you? I'm Electro, no Diddy, no a pretender. Dang it, what am I? Is that English? I don't think that's English. Just Morton versus Eaton. We're doing a tournament for the U.S. title. I don't think I put Robert Gibson in a match, though, but I did have Stan Lane go against somebody. May have been Arn Anderson, I can't remember. I try to do some mixed matches. Some mixing matches. $24,601? What does that mean? Is that the Chicago song 24 or 6 to 1? Awesome, man. Awesome. Yeah, I've just been depressed and haven't felt like playing anything. I swear, I can't guarantee I'm going to be back to any type of schedule anytime soon until I get the water back on. I'm not in any happy mood to do any request streams anytime soon. And I don't even know if I want to even play Red Dead right now. I might just have to, just go on hiatus for that stuff for a while. So Bobby Eaton beat Ricky Morton. I do recall when I would watch NWA wrestling on TBS, they had Bobby Eaton face Ric Flair one time. It was really damn... They made it seem like a really damn close match. Where Eaton almost won. You know, it was like a really close 2.5 count. I would never do anything like that. I don't want to beg. I'm not going to beg for money. And I'm definitely not going to stay up for 24 hours. Blood mod, it's something with the mod that I'm using. It's just built into the... what is it? I don't know, am I using a blood mod? I think that's just, if you're looking at the blood on the mat, I think that was designed that way by the creator of the mat, the NWA mat. I'm just using the PWGR mod. And that's all. I have many reasons why I would never do a 24-hour stream. And if people just want to donate to me, they can just donate to me. You know, I'm not going to beg or do anything like that ever. I just found this ring mat on in the workshop, you know, gee, I can't even talk the Steam workshop. It should be there somewhere, probably. Probably. Hogan versus Hollywood Hogan? Isn't that a bit weird? Because I think Jim wanted to see cartoon characters. Yeah, but I don't know what would even work, man. I don't even know what to buy, what would actually work. And just today, the steps that go down underneath the house, the bottom step broke, and I smashed my leg into the second to bottom step. These steps look like they're 100 years old, creaking and cracking. I don't even want to go underneath the house now. Just gonna leave the heaters down there and hope they do something. $240,000. I could retire on that. I don't know how to, I'm not gonna do it. I can't do none of that stuff, man. I can't do none of that stuff. Just because someone buys me that stuff doesn't mean I'm gonna use it or know how to use it or willing to use it. What would be nice is if someone called one of those 24-hour, 24/7 people who unfreeze pipes. Handyman kind of person. But I can't do that myself. Help me get to you? How am I supposed to help you get to me? I'm done. I'm done right now, bro. Let's just drop the subject. I'm done. I don't want to talk about it right now. Let's just stop. Causing me way too much anxiety, guys. I can't handle it. I hear you, Canada's kid. You don't know nothing about me, man. I don't know who the hell you are. Don't make me block you. You know, I don't even watch wrestling anymore. I used to be the biggest wrestling fan through the 80s, into the 90s, even going into the 2000s. Somewhere between the 2000s and 2010s, I got sick of it and I stopped watching. Sometimes I would watch, I would still tune into WrestleMania once in a while, if I could find a link to a free stream. But I didn't even do that this year. I've never watched AEW once, even though that Toni Storm seems funny. I've seen clips of her. Her interviews are funny. You heard him, Canada's kid. It's like the old days in a way. I was kind of late to ECW though. But I still got to see some of it before it ended. You know, I don't know if those guys are on here. Might have to make them myself, but you know, I've never made any wrestlers on here. Just download them. Easy E. Oh, wait. There actually might be an Easy E on here. I'll say that kind of looks like him. Yeah. Description: nobody moved, nobody gets hurt, because straight out of Compton comes the brother that'll smother your mother. Easy comes with moves, CPU, logic, and all the other necessary parts. There's more to see. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's read the rest of this too. With a punch-heavy style and striking critical skill, to reflect his ability to throw a right cross that'll knock your old ass out. To say nothing of his left blow, so now you can truly witness the strong style of street knowledge. 4 attires based on various old photos, plus the cover of 1,000, can't even talk, 100 miles and running. Entrance music is easy.mp3. I don't know if those actually get installed or not. And I took out straight out of Compton and chopped off Ice Cube and MC Ren's versus. I don't know if those MP3s get installed, but that might be something you have to do manually. I'll take him for sure. Easy was my favorite. I was so sad when I heard when he died. I had all of his albums on CD at one point. But I sold a lot of CDs before I moved to Michigan, so I may not have them anymore. All my CDs are in storage at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 8, have a wife. I don't know why you keep thinking I have a wife. You're just making up stuff.
Thunder Lips is here. In the flesh, baby.
Now let's see if I can find Ice Cube. Who won that? Kevin Sullivan won. Wow. I never used the word wife once. Not once did I use the word wife, or girlfriend, or any of the word like that. Yeah, I know he's trolling me. Some people don't really have much to do, so. That ice cube looks weird. Let's try this one. That ice cube looks even weirder. I don't know which ice cube to pick. They're both terrible. I guess I'll take them both and we can decide later. This ice cube looks more like Rampage Jackson. Let's see if there's Dr. Dre as well. No Dr. Dre. Cannabis Kid, do your best. Do what you gotta do there, buddy. Execute the banhammer, Cannabis Kid. I'm not angry. You're just stupid. I get trolls in here all the time. Well, actually not that often, just once in a great while. You can't get too mad at people who have half a brain. You know, they just can't help it. So you want to marry a make-believe person. That's okay. I never played retail online. Most trolls don't have any logic. If you put too much thought into it, you'll just hurt your head. All right. Oopsie. Yeah, most of them have something to do with the Amico. Some people are just random people who just show up because they're bored. I think Cannabis Kid didn't hear me. I had to do it myself. He's probably busy playing GTA Online or something. You know, one more mod wouldn't hurt me. So let's see here. I don't want too many people begging for it, so I'm just going to choose somebody. And see if they agree with it. Well, I made 8-bit has Kezel a mod. Anybody disagree with that? Does 8-bit has Kezel have any disagreements with it? You now have a wrench next to your name. Month 3 of cannabis. That's good. I have nothing against it, but I am 52 years free of cannabis. Join the club. Thanks. I still don't know what I'll stream tomorrow or if I'll be in the mood to stream tomorrow. I don't want to make any promises yet. I'm gonna be pretty damn wore out after filling the woodshed. It's gonna be like an all-day job because I probably can't do it all at once. I hope I don't miss too much of this match, but I gotta go check the fire again. My leg hurts, guys. When that bottom step broke today. Oh, my leg smashed right into that other step. It's not broken, but it hurts. Gonna be sore probably for a few days. No. Heck no. We're having one of the coldest winters we've had in a long time. And it looks like it's not going to let up anytime soon. Tonight's going to be 1 degree. Tomorrow night it's going to be -5. The highest it's going to be is 29 degrees on Monday and Tuesday. All the way up until February 11th. It's going to be below freezing. It's not going to let up anytime soon. Since I moved up here, we haven't had a winter like this. Because I moved back up here in 2019. We haven't had a winter that was this cold since I moved up here. We've had kind of lucky where we've had like a warm month once in a while. A warm January or a warm February. Are we still in the first round? I think we are. I haven't been keeping track. .3 degrees. I thought this would make an interesting matchup. Lex Luger versus Ricky Steamboat. The cold weather doesn't bother me. Not like some people. I just dress warmer. 2 t-shirts instead of 1. Or 2 t-shirts and a sweatshirt on top of it if I have to. I sleep with 3 blankets on top of me. No matter if it's cold or if it's hot. Actually, not too hot. Today I'm only wearing 1 shirt because I got the wood stove going pretty decent. But almost every stream you guys see me in this winter, it's been 2 t-shirts. Even last year, the year before that, 2 t-shirts. My pipes even froze on me once when I lived in Tennessee. But I lived in a mobile home then. and it was real simple to get the pipes unfrozen because it's a small little mobile home. All the pipes underneath the trailer were plastic except for this metal elbow, and that's right where it was frozen, is at that metal elbow. Oh, don't keep reminding me of the bursting thing. I don't want to hear about that. There's no my luck it's going to happen, and I don't want to hear about it. I don't think I'd want my lightsaber to sound like Macho Man. I don't have a lightsaber, but if I did, I don't think I'd want it to sound like Macho Man. No. I may have seen clips online, maybe. I may have seen the made-for-TV movie once, though, but not the actual show. Was there ever a remake TV show of Dark Shadows that was around the 90s, maybe? That lasted for one season? Not the movie, but the TV show. I watched that. I do remember that. It was decent. It was a little weird, but I was liking it, you know, and then they didn't continue it. Lex Luger just destroyed Ricky Steamboat. Is it time for the Great Muda versus the Great Kabuki? Royal Rumble. I used to enjoy watching the Royal Rumble. But after you watch the 1992 Royal Rumble, there's really no reason to watch any others. Out of all the Royal Rumbles in history, the only one that I ever rewatch is the 1992 one. And listening to Heenan on commentary is funny too. This is not fair to Flair. If Great Muta doesn't win this, I'll be mad. I don't think we have. But it would be very difficult. Well, I guess it wouldn't be too difficult. Well, one thing is for sure the way this game works, that it's not going to go anywhere according to how it really goes. Because people who go in early never win. Never. So Ric Flair would not win. And I'd have to find out how many people were in it, who was in it again, and do I have all of them? 'Cause I don't remember who was all in that one, besides the main guys. Oh no, mood is gone. Dang it. There goes my meal ticket. Now we're into round 2. Magnum TA versus Bob Eaton. And I'll be right back. You think I should have the managers be this aggressive? I tried to lower it down to like 5%. It seems like we're constantly being aggressive. Not really. In my opinion. Managers would get involved, but they wouldn't get involved as much as they do in here. A lot of times it would be like a sneaky thing just at the end of a match. Like they would be all calm and collective until the very end, and then they would cheat. And here, as soon as the good guy leaves the ring, the manager goes at him immediately and just fights them.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Non-stop to the death. No, it's something to do with the mod, I think. I don't know which option in the mod it is. Somewhere in the manager options. Oh, did someone Magnum TA when I didn't even look? I was trying to look at the mod. It might be part of the heal database. Let me just find that one. So let's say, for example, Jim Cornette. He will attack as a second, which he is a second. A manager is a second. And he'll attack 5% of the time. But I swear it happens 100% of the time. I used to have it set at 100%. And I lowered it, and I kept lowering it. Now it's down to 5%, and they're still attacking 100% of the time. Their sneakiness is 20%. Maybe I gotta add that, lower that too. So, it's all with the mod, which is not really easy to understand. Yeah, the word second just means someone who accompanies the wrestler but doesn't wrestle. So a manager is considered a second. The second person out there. I could lower it down to like 2%, maybe 1%, see what happens there. I would be surprised if Dusty Rhodes doesn't win this whole thing. Yeah, it's possible. You have a good point. Jimmy Garvin versus Arn Anderson. See, when I started watching wrestling, the Freebirds were Michael Hayes and Jimmy Garvin. It was past the days of Buddy Roberts and Terry Gordy. Cow pants. Yeah, Girl of the Gods is fun. But it's also near impossible to beat on the hardest difficulty. I haven't done it yet. We gave up and we didn't go back to it yet. There's too much luck involved, I think, in the higher difficulty in the last few levels. Maybe I'm just not good enough at the game, but it seems like it should just play itself. I think I finally beat the level 1 difficulty, and I think we skipped the medium difficulty and went right to hard. I think it's got 3 difficulties, right? I can't remember. And just make sure. I think the game kind of wants you just to go for every single piece of armor and sword and early game strategy is if you're about done with the level, don't use the potion right away. Wait till you pretty much completed the whole entire level, then use the potion before you leave. Or try to time it so you're going to level up at a certain point as well, so you don't have to use the potion. Because you level up, you heal as well. Hey, thank you, Matt, for the $20. Much appreciated. Who was it who ordered some t-shirts for me? We're going to Canada. I don't know if they made it there yet or not. I know they both got shipped separately. That's the Great Kabuki. Great Muta lost to the Great Kabuki in first match. Oh, you didn't mean to put GM. Okay, what you probably meant to say is the crowd is booing because both these guys are bad guys. Yeah, I see what you're saying. See, when I add them to a stable, I can add them as a heel or a face, and so I put Lex Luger in the heels, even though he was a face at one time too. So you know, I don't know. I can move him if I feel like it to the other side instead. I can't believe the Great Kabuki just beat Lex Luger. See, that's something the mod does. The mod... I did this myself. This thing in the mod where... a finisher or a signature move can have a potential chance to do a critical. And a critical will end the match. I like it. It makes the matches faster. So Dusty Rhodes versus Magnum TA. Dusty is very damn dominant. I just noticed they're both wearing the same boots. They have the same design, but just different color. I'm telling you, he's too dominant. He beat two people with that move. Knocked him out with a pile driver. There's Jimmy Garvin versus Great Kabuki. Is this the semifinals? This the second of the semifinals? Are we at that part already? Great Kabuki's been pretty dominant too. That claw to the stomach is so weird. I think the DDT was his finisher, if I remember right. Possible that with Gary Hart, I put him at 0% for interfering. Hey, dirty. Would you guys be against me playing this again tomorrow? If I stream tomorrow. The Great Kabuki wins. So is this the finals? Are we up to the finals? Which streamers do I watch? I don't watch any streamers. Once I'm done streaming, I watch other stuff. That's not has anything to do with streaming. Most of the time it has nothing to do with gaming either. So whoever wins this will be our U.S. champion. Our U.S. title was vacant. I'm gonna put my money on Dusty Rhodes because he's so dominant. Dusty Rhodes, our U.S. champion. Victory. New champion crowned. Overseas content? Yeah. Well, it's a good thing they do. You bet Andre could beat him? You want to find out? Let's find out. Plus, we have a manager on this side, so that goes against Dusty's favor. And he's just manhandling Andre. What does that mean, Sierra characters? What is that? I don't even know what that means. You'll have to explain that to me. Well, the only characters are what actual fans of the games, made and uploaded to the workshop. So, probably not. I could always look. People like someone did make Dr. Dre. I mean, not Dr. Dre, but Eazy-E and Ice Cube. So anything's possible. And they make cartoon characters. Oh, we might have Leisure Suit Larry. I don't know if he really looks like the game though. He just looks like a sleazy guy. Oh wait, here's a second one. Oh, this one does look like him. Oh, we're gonna take that one. There you go, you got one. That's Dusty Rhodes. The American Dream, who is very dominant, but so is Andre. Oh no, no, this is pre-polka dots. Pre-polka dot Dusty. Stop going for the suplex, Dusty. It's gonna be your downfall. There we go. No, don't go outside. That was dumb. No, no. Get back in the ring. Yeah, I changed it to the Raw ring for this match. Andre won. There you go. You were right. I was actually hoping to be the other way. Roger Wilco. All right. What do you guys want to see? There is somebody named Roger Wilco. Maybe it's from the game. I don't know. But whoever I download, we can't use now. We have to wait till I play the game another time. Because you got to restart the game, and that takes forever. The hero of Xenon, janitor, and former garbage snow captain from Space Quest series. He gave him 4 outfits. VGA janitor outfit, VGA blue astronaut outfit. Got the Space Quest 5 Space Cadet outfit, Space Quest 5 garbage snow captain outfit. Very rare? It's happened. George Steele versus Macho Man. Does Macho Man have a title? Because if he does, I'll put it on the line. But I think he lost his title. No, he has a title. He's, for some reason, he is the NWA World Champion. Don't know how that happened. See, we're like... See, it doesn't even make sense, really. It wouldn't make sense for George Steele to be the NWA World Champion either. See, things are turning upside down here. Guess we gotta change it back to the NWA. Probably doesn't matter who the referee is. What's going on there? Cannabis Kid, why did you delete Retro Toys messages? Is it a goof? Is it a pocket ban? I unbanned him. Get your phone in your pocket there, Cannabis Kid. Where did you go, Cannabis Kid? Yeah, that would be cool. I doubt they added that. But it would be cool. They did add the green tongue, which is a nice touch. Yeah. Well, he was a teacher at the high school I went to, but before my time. I believe he was a teacher when either my mother or even my aunts went there. I didn't get to see him much. I saw him around town a couple times. But I heard that he visited the football team every once in a while at the school. But I didn't play football, so. And I had his wife as a teacher a couple times. Miss Myers. Yeah, he switched up Lassie for Alabama. The skits they did with him were pretty funny though. Especially the one where they were trying to give him a better brain. He deserved a title. There's so many guys that deserved a title and never got one in the WWF. Never gave Orndorff a title, never gave George a title. Any type of title, you know. Even if it's just a tag team title or something. Or I don't think George had a title. Did he have an early tag team title or anything? Yeah, I should be giving Albano the, make him George's manager. At the moment, he doesn't have a manager. That is Nick Patrick. Well, there we go. Macho Man defended his title. I don't even know why Macho Man has the NWA World title. I don't remember how that happened. What is a Wheeler, Utah? Is it related to the Great Muta? Oh, see, I don't watch wrestling anymore. I gave up a long time ago. I'm just a fan of the early stuff. The 80s stuff, the 90s stuff, maybe some of the 2000s stuff. Should we put a title on the line? Let's do an MMA fight. Wait, I think we have to go to... Is it called Gruesome? No one has been able to beat Bruce Lee yet. Who could beat Bruce Lee? Should we put a real MMA guy or a fake MMA guy? We got Jackie Chan. We do got Fedor Emelianenko. I have never played this game a day in my life. I just simmed them. Let's do Fedor. I only played wrestling games back in the day. Starting with the Intellivision, then with the NES, and then the PlayStation, then the N64, and then the PS2, and then I quit playing wrestling games. Even with the 64 ones, I think I eventually had more fun doing the simming the matches after a while. The Body Slam on the Intellivision is very underrated because it's one of the best Intellivision games. And I had that back then. WrestleFest. Where's OP? Yeah, it's called Body Slam Super Pro Wrestling. It was a late release, like 1988. It was pretty advanced for an Intellivision game because you could pick your own moves from a long list of moves. It wasn't too many though, but it was a pretty decent list of moves. You could even do top rope moves, and you could fight on the outside. Well, Mattel got out of the business, what, in 82, 83? Or maybe it was 83 for the crash. And then someone who worked in the Mattel department bought the rights and called it INTV Corp. And they continued making games up until 1989. And of course the last game released, Biker Super Pro Volleyball, was the rarest game and the most expensive game. Most people have to settle for a reproduction copy if they want to complete their set. Well, Bruce Lee defended his title. No one can beat him. Thanks for subscribing. The beginning of the next match, I gotta go downstairs again for a second. Back then, I used to use that to sim matches. I was simming matches in 1988. Mainly because my controllers kind of died out on me, and I couldn't actually play the game anymore. We'll say 88 through 91, I was using that game to sim matches. And I would pretend that those wrestlers were the wrestlers on TV. I even had two different federations. I had up the wrestlers written down on paper. Like I'd have NWA of this one and WWF on the other one. You guys have to tell me what kind of matches you want to see. Or I'm just going to put some title matches on there. We could just defend some of these titles. Bushwhackers versus Demolition. Huh. I do have the Bushwhackers, right? Wait. Click on her teeth with the... Do I have the Bushwhackers? I thought I did have the Bushwhackers. Butch Reed. Oh no, they're grayed out. Why are they grayed out? They have to be fixed. And I don't know if I could do that right now or not. Depending on how difficult it is going to be to fix them. Why is he on here twice? Oh, maybe I retired one. Because I downloaded some better looking ones. That's all good. That's all good for the face anyway. Maybe it's not the face. Good. 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 Oh, no, not good. It's this weird looking Butch and Luke, which is maybe what, maybe the sheep herders or something? So a red tank top doesn't exist? Well, no. Well, we just put it back on them. What's this? Oh, it's the back of the blue shirt. Let's see if it's part of the craft. Sometimes the pieces just get unattached and you got to reattach them. Or sometimes they're just not there. Some people craft this stuff, so that's why it's like unique. Let's just get rid of it. What's missing here? There. That probably fixed it more than likely. No, overwrite, overwrite. So more than likely, it's going to be the same thing with him. And now they're selectable. Actually, what other outfit is there for him? Wait, why is he under Axe and then the other one's not under Smash? Let me look. Under Demolition. Oh, I have new and improved Demolition members. And I never took out the old one. And I'll be right back.
belly's just a little big, my honey's just a little big, but brother, I am bad and they know I'm bad.
Copies, the bloody mat, yeah, that's, someone designed that. It does make sense, because NWA was kind of bloody back in those days, wasn't it? I think they were more known for blood than other federations. Yeah, you can download that map from the workshop on Steam if you have this game. I don't think you need any mods for it or anything. I think it's just how they designed it. Hey, Cannabis Kid, can you hear me right now? Did you happen to have your phone in your pocket earlier? I'm not sure if you can hear me or not, Cannabis Kid. Oh, the Bushwhackers. By the time they came into the WWF, I was probably already in high school, more than likely. Calling Cannabis Kid. Come in, Cannabis Kid. Did you happen to have your phone in your pocket earlier? Because I think on accident you accidentally banned one of my followers. And NSG's Retro Toys. I remember Intellivision Gamer banned a couple people on accident because he had his phone in his pocket. Did they have titles? Probably not in the WWF. They probably did. They probably did before they came to the WWF. So they were the sheep herders at one point. I don't know, I've never seen them either. I just know they were known to be a violent, bloody tag team when they were the Sheepherders. And then they came to the WWF, and they became comic relief. But it's no big deal, I unblocked him. I just wanted to know that you did accidentally ban somebody. So Demolition won? Demolition won. It's very dangerous to have your phone in your pocket. You never know which button you might press. Blame your cat? Okay. I've accidentally pocket dialed somebody without even having the phone app open. Just because I put the phone in my pocket. Somehow it just registers presses and things if you just happen to have the screen on. Alright, we still got about 20 minutes left. What match shall we do now? Should we put a title on the line? Let's see. Does Honky Tonk Man deserve to be the Intercontinental Champion? Does Fat Albert deserve to be the Landmine Champion? Does Tommy Dreamer deserve to be the ECW Champion? I see, Patrick. Well, Andre is our world champion because very few people have been able to beat him. Let's see. Well, what is our original champion was The Rock. And then for some reason, I had a cartoon character, Spawn, won. Then George Costanza and Newman were world champion. I don't remember that. Then Sid, then Typhoon, then Randy Savage, then Andre the Giant, then King Kong Bundy, then Mark Henry, then Andre the Giant, then Yokozuna, Goldberg, and then Andre the Giant. I wonder if I did... I bet I did some battle royals for the world title. More than likely. That's probably the only way these guys would have ever won. Andre had 6 wins. Then he lost. Then Andre regained the title, then had 11 wins. Then lost the title, and now has 2 wins. So, who beat Andre? King Kong Bundy beat Andre once. Then Yokozuna beat Andre once. So, he's not unbeatable. Yeah, Spawn, yeah. Great choice. I'm a fan of him. Let's see. I've never put any of these on the line because I don't care about any of this stuff up here. I just care about the custom ones I made. Choose a title and I'll put it on the line. We got Andre. We got Great Muta, Great Kabuki. We got Bruno Sammartino. Terrence and Phillip. Honky Tonk Man. Ash Williams. Fat Albert. 6-man tag of Andre the Giant, Teddy DiBiase, and Bodyguard Virgil. Bruce Lee is our MMA champion. Dusty Rhodes U.S. title. Randy Savage NWA champion for some reason. Tommy Dreamer ECW. Just Incredible and Storm ECW. And our 8-man tag is Ric Flair, Ole Anderson, Arn Anderson, and Tully Blanchard. So pick a title, and we'll put it on the line. Does anybody care? Go over getting Yokozuna would be insane. In this game, it's probably possible, though. No one wants to pick? They're going to make me pick? You guys are going to make me pick. Well, then we're going to use we're going to do a landmine match then. And Fat Albert will put his title on the line. Against which freak? We got so many freaks in here. Just about anything you can think of. Big Bird. Any other big guys that look interesting? Thank you. Bowser, which looks freaky. Don't I have like a Godzilla somewhere? There we go. We'll have Fat Albert versus Godzilla in a landmine match. Make it ECW for some reason. And Slimer will be our referee. Oh no, who made Godzilla? But they did one hell of a job. They probably had to use mods or something to make him. I don't know how these guys make these creative wrestlers like that unless they use mods or something. It's gotta be the only solution, right? Excuse me. Is he biting him? Oh no, it's the Fat Albert roll. I don't know. I don't even have my headphones on. I'm not even listening to any of this today. Normally I do. Normally I listen. Today I'm not listening to any of it. We're just watching. You guys can hear it though. If someone throws someone out of the ring, there'll be some explosions as well. Excuse me for a second. I wonder if Godzilla breathes fire as a move. I wonder if they put that in there or not. I don't even know. I've not used him enough to see all his moves. They gave him mist instead. Well, I guess that was close enough, right? Does this game have a fire breathing move? Because you should have that instead. I think I remember like the old, either the PS2 or N64 ones had a fire breathing move. I might have to edit him later and see what I could do for moves. Maybe Fat Albert should take on Yokozuna. Oh, he does have a fire move. Okay. I guess I don't have to edit him after all. I guess the poison, maybe the spray is like a poison mist. It's like a secondary breathing move. I have an idea for one more match after this one. Godzilla just can't seem to put him away. Scorched his face twice. What kind of move is that? Is that a finisher too? Third time's the charm? No. No. It'd be hard to play those, especially since we don't have all the cool wrestlers in them. And then I might actually have to learn how to play the game myself, which I don't want to do. Just a random weapon. You get used up though. How many fireballs is it gonna take? Jeez. I guess it's not that powerful of a move, I guess. It's just his signature move, probably. It must be a weak finisher. Ooh. I thought that was going to be it. See, how strong is Fat Albert? My God. That makes no sense. Doesn't make any sense. You can't beat the guy. Scorch his face off a dozen times and he still wins. Okay, we're going to do our last match of the night. It's going to be a goofy one. No titles. Just something that came to mind, and we're just going to do it. Well, actually, no, maybe I can't do it because I don't have him as a wrestler. He's just a referee. Oh, never mind. I can't even do it because he's a referee. You can't make a referee into a wrestler. It's not even possible, even with the mods, I don't think. I don't think you can. Or maybe you could if I was able to copy his attire with the mods, but then I'd probably have to give him moves myself, and that's a lot of work. I had this great idea for a match, but why did he have to be a referee? Let me think about this then. Zeus? I never looked up Zeus. I don't think. Oh, I have a funny idea for a match. Something completely different. I think I want this to be a battle royal. Just had this idea. Larry, Moe, and Curly fighting against each other. With Pee-wee Herman as the referee. And then we're going to call it a night. Nick Gamer. Too bad we don't have the Three Stooges sound effects, you know. If Guppyzar was here, he'd be disappointed that Shemp isn't in here. Because he likes Shemp more than Curly. I think I looked up Shemp, and I don't think he was somebody you could download. But I'll look him up again. Dennis Shemp and Mo Howard. All that comes up when you type in Shemp. This Mo Howard doesn't look as good as the one I downloaded. Tom Jarvis. Who you get your money on? Curly. Mo. This might be an elimination. This might not be a. I don't think I turned on first win. So this could be an elimination. He's biting him in the forehead. Eye poke. Oh, I forgot we still had it on landmine. That's okay. That matters not. The type of match. This isn't a throw someone over the rope elimination as well, is it? It actually might be. I may have not turned that off. So someone might be able to get eliminated just by throwing them outside the ring. As well as pinning them. Has Curly just been eliminated? Curly is gone. So in this one, you could win by pin, submission, or by throwing them over the top rope. And Larry is our winner. Alrighty then. Yeah, I forgot to turn that off as a thing. Was that even in the options? Well, that was unexpected. I'm not going to do the match again, but I just want to see what the options were. Because we're going to call it a night. 3 count. Oh yeah, over the top was on. Okay, I should have turned that off, but maybe we'll do that match again another time. Alright guys, good night. And I don't know if I'm streaming tomorrow or not, and if I do, it probably will just be this. So I don't want to make no promises or anything like that. So we'll just see. We'll play it by ear. So good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.